gases. Aren't you like Bob Sassy? Pretty, I can't pass it. Eating everything to get no fasting. I don't care what you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julia Styles, ain't no last dance. We pass it. Wait. Fucking on my ex cause he better than me. Fucking up a check, I don't want no receipt. Mind get possessed, let my spirit speak freely. Hey, my past can't escape me. My pussy precedes me. On my how the time change. I'm still playing the fake song. You still playing the fake
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, beautiful people. How everyone, everybody doing today? Oh, that sounded retarded. I mean special. My bad. Did not mean to say the R word. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to Astute Queen Bee's Thoughts. I'm Astute Queen Bee, and this is my channel. We are the Royal Gladiators over here because we never give up and we never give in. And I myself am also a millimeter. I got a lot coming for that because I've just been watching the shenanigans. But I pray that everyone is well. And I know a sister's behind, but she's not really behind. Everything happens for a reason. So I pray that everyone's well. Drop some crowns in the chat for yourself when you come through. Our Royal Gladiators, I would appreciate it. Okay. What I'm covering today is the women of the Bible. We are talking about Mary, the mother of Jesus. And like I said, the book is called Women of the Bible for Women of Color. It says the mother of Mary, Jesus. That's her name. Y'all know what her name is. So let me get on down to reading. Mary, the mother of Jesus, a model of a motherhood. She is described as highly favored, Luke 1 and 28, and blessed, Luke 1, 42, 45, and 48. But what makes Mary the chosen mother of Jesus worthy of such honor? What makes Mary a model for a motherhood? Mary was obedient to God's will. Upon hearing the news that she would carry a child, she asked the angel, "How is it possible for her, a virgin, to have a baby?" The angel proceeded to tell Mary that nothing was impossible with God. Mary's response was, "I am the Lord's servant. May it may it be to me as you have said." Luke 1 and 38. Obedient women do not always have to have the plan laid out in black and white for them to before they are willing to follow it. Mary trusted God. If this was God's plan, then she was ready to follow it. Mary was humble. In that magnificent, her song was praised. Mary rejoiced because God had chosen her to be his servant to deliver Jesus into the world. She did not boast in all that she had and why she was the perfect candidate for such an honor. She praised God for choosing her. She didn't listen to her, she didn't list her qualifications, but recognized that it was God's grace and mercy that had chosen her for such an honor. The spotlight was not on her, it was placed on the giver of every good gift, God. See Luke 1 and 46 through 55. Mary was observant. Jesus was not an ordinary child. When Mary and Joseph followed the law of God and presented Jesus in the temple, Simona Annan Orpheus about the child, excuse me. Mary and Joseph marveled at their words. Luke 2 and 33. Mary, no doubt, was remembering the promise already made to her about her special child. Scripture also records that after Jesus stayed behind at the temple at the age of 12, his mother treasured all these things in her heart. Luke 2 and 51. Mothers of today are smart to pay attention to their children, to observe what they say and what they do. They should also remember that God has a plan for their children, and it is their obligation as parents to bring their children up knowing God and the plan he has for his creation. How are you like Mary? I'm a mother. That's the only thing I can say. It says, pray for a spirit that is humble, observant, and obedient to God's will. It says, reads Matthew 1, verses 16 to 25, Luke 1 and 26, and 2 and 52, John's 2 and 1 to 11, excuse me, John's 19, verses 25 to 27, and Acts 1 and verse 14. Whew. What do you think about that story of Mary? Because we always hear Mary in different ways. But I say the only thing that we can say that God blessed us with, some of us, most of us, I would say, is being able to have children. That is God's gift to us as parents. And some people take that for granted. And I need parents to wake up and stop taking their gift of children for granted. God don't make no mistakes, but he does know that we as his children need to pay attention. Okay? We need to pay attention as God's children. I don't know where that's at, but hold on for a second, Joe. My bad. My phone is going off in its middle voice. So hopefully I won't get a copyright strike because in case it catches in the background. But as I was saying, we parents, we mothers of the world, have to learn to direct our children in a better way. Some of us have done our jobs and some are still in the process of doing their jobs. And I need y'all to make sure that your children have a relationship with God in whichever form, fashion that you seek. But make sure that your children have a relationship with God so they're not questioning who they are all the time or questioning what their purpose is. Because as long as they listen to God, God will let them know what their purpose is, even if they're confused about it. So just take the time to talk to your children on a regular basis about life, love, God, what will make them a better individual, about being obedient to God, about being obedient, if they're in a marriage, being obedient to their wife and their wife being obedient to them. Because technically, if you're dating, you're still single. Even if you're in a relationship and you're not engaged or anything like that, you're still single. But when we're still single and we're dating, we act like almost like a marriage, and we do way too much for some people that don't deserve it. So be mindful when choosing a mate, and be mindful with your children. Give them a connection to God so that they can move purposely through life and not just wander around confusion and chaos. Okay. So I hope y'all enjoyed this live. My bad for being gone for a while. But also, let me let y'all know. If y'all need somebody to help you grow your channel on YouTube, please check out the Silver. She is doing she's giving courses on how to become a YouTuber. You could do one-on-one training with her, or you could order her ebook. But hit her up, go to her channel. It should be on community wall, her email address. Hit her up in her email, and she will help you figure out what you want to try to do. Okay. Also, if you're not a part of the palace, I advise y'all to go become a part of the palace over there with Queen Sheba Darling, okay? Because you're missing some good stuff. Also, check out Tea Talk with your girl. Also, check out the Gossip Girls, which is the three queens. It is Quinte Talks, Drop the Mic, and Brown Skin Girl. You will love them. They're hilarious. So, I hope y'all have a blessed day. Don't let nobody disturb your peace. Keep God first and foremost, and never allow nobody to disrupt your peace. If you're stressing and going through anything, make sure you do what you need to do to take care of you. Okay? With that being said, y'all have a blessed and beautiful one, and this is Stu Quimby out.
Sit on that throne, queen. Know you got that goddess energy.